When you see the chart, astrological chart of any person, uh, you see planetary alignments, and accordingly, you try to understand, how an individual is aligning their energies to the planet's position in their chart. You see, the planet is trying to speak to you, saying that this is your prarabdha. You align accordingly. That is why this shastram is given to us. We need to understand the prarabdha and then live our life accordingly. Now, from the astrological charts itself, depending on certain yogas or doshas or certain planetary conjunctions, if you want to call it, which makes the yogas or doshas, you can actually see which direction in somebody's house might also be, or certain things kept in somebody's, or certain cuts or corners in their house, or certain doshas that are being created in their house can also be seen from the chart. So a lot of times, when you go to see somebody's house, a very common thing that I have seen is, people want to take care of their corners, the directions, the four corners and four directions, the 8 directions in total. But one thing that commonly they miss out is the center of the house, or the center of the plot, or the center of the place in which you have made your house, and which is called BrahmaSthanam. And it's a very, very important place, that actually gives all the, it needs to be clutter free. It gives all the positivity. It in turn, actually, I would say that it kind of balances all the directions around it. So keeping this place, BrahmaSthanam, the center, clutter free and positive and light. Don't keep any heavy items there. Don't bring any heavy furniture there. And if you have an individual house, not a flat or something, if you have an independent house, then try to keep that place open. If you have a chance where you can keep the center open, and the akasha tattva, so you can if you can connect to the ether through that zone, there is nothing like it, because it balances a lot of things in somebody's house. And I have seen this to be very, very effective. So try to look into the BrahmaSthanam of your house and see how it is placed, as to, do you have something kept heavily, or is it cluttered, or have you kept things which are not required there? Then please clear that, because that itself straight away is going to clear a lot of problems in that space. Because every space has a prana, every space is a prana, it is a life force. And you are, when you entering that place and you're living, spending time there is constant exchange of energy between your life force and the energy of that place. So when that happens, it is always better to have your the life force, the prana of your house really good. That brings about, that solves a lot of problems in one's life. So try doing that.